All right, we're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. And what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everyone watching this stream in the future and not live with me now? But I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to introduce a new segment that I'm going to be adding to my channel. It is going to be called 10-Minute Talk Time with Oprious, and I plan on doing this daily after the filming of my daily vlog. Every time I film, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to upload the videos to YouTube after editing and preparing the thumbnails, of course. And usually during that time, I'm not really being productive. So the goal of this new segment is to spend 10 minutes live streaming. Hang on, I will have other live streams as well, which I've been doing one weekly, usually on Tuesday or Wednesday, so that'll be normal, and I'll of course update that and when I'm doing those on the BitHub page. But this segment is going to be more of just 10 minutes of talking. If you guys catch me during the stream, you can leave comments, we'll talk back and forth. But my overall goal and my idea is just really take a good look at 3, maybe 4, maybe 2 coins on CoinMarketCap and just discuss them while the videos are loading. It's a additional segment that I want to add. It's a little bit more content I want to add to my page, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So once again, this is going to be daily during the time frame of me uploading my real vlog video, and just kind of think of it as like it's before the video comes out because it's a live stream, but it's filmed after the video, so it could be an after before show, a before after. So that's kind of what I'm thinking in regards to this. So just kind of like an example. Oh, and before I keep going, it's going to be 10 minutes. So you saw me set the timer at the start of this video, and as soon as this timer goes off, that's it. I'm done. Now, if we're having some good interactions in the stream, maybe I'll come back for a live stream later, but the priority is then to get the video up and get you guys watching that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it out for the next week or so. If it's positive, it's great. I'll keep a separate playlist of it. If it's not well received, maybe I'll just ditch the idea. But again, anyone that watches, anyone that pops in when it manages to catch me when I'm streaming it, I appreciate your time, and I'm glad you guys came to say hi. So we're just going to start off with maybe a small bit of what I want the video to be. We're going to look at maybe 3 coins now, and we're just going to discuss them. And so I figured we'll just start with the Big Mac Daddy, Bitcoin, which has had a fun day. It's had a very interesting day today. Looking at its market here, it's just exploding on the way up. I mean, just nonstop. We'll do a 7-day trend before we go into a 1-day trend. For the past few days, it looks like it's been holding steady at this 8,000 to 8,200 range, which was nice. If you're a BitConnect member like myself, or you're not part of the BitConnect community, definitely sign up and give it a chance. It's a great way to earn a passive income. But for those of us that do the BitConnect, we know the sideways movement is a little scary when it comes to the interest because, we don't see those 1% interests. So looking at the sideways movement, it's been doing that all week. I'm not going to talk anymore about BitConnect. You guys know where I stand. Follow my vlogs for that. But sideways movement all week we've been getting pretty much since about really when it crossed the threshold of 8,000 on November the 20th. But now it's been going horizontal, 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 and then today it just ramped. It went crazy. Let's take a look at actually the peak that it hit. So what's it showing the date as here? So it's showing the 26th, but you can show it broke 9,000. And right now it's hanging on. When I pulled up the video, it was at like 8,900. Now it's at 9,100. So that's at an all-time high. I mean, that's insane. I got into Bitcoin when it was at 4,000, and then it jumped up to 5,000, and then dropped down to like 3,000, and then it's been nonstop since. So Bitcoin is the way to go. It's the Big Mac Daddy. It's the original. Grab it, hang on to it. This is not the end. This isn't the top. It's going to keep going and going and going. A cool thing about Bitcoin is you can go onto Coinbase, and one of my BitHub members showed me this, and you can take a look at a cool little trend on users that are buying Coinbase, like Bitcoin and Coinbase users, and you see this trend going all the way up, going all the way up, going all the way up, and it looks very similar. Very similar. Let's do a 1 year, because that's a 1 year. It looks very similar to this. Like it's just look, it's just crazy. Where did I put it? Right here, right there, right there. They're virtually identical. Let's jump into another coin. Let's do the little brother. Let's do the little guy that everyone's been talking about, Bitcoin Cash. I won't be getting into Bitcoin Cash. I won't be holding any or jumping into it. It's not my cup of tea. It's not a coin I want to grab. I mean, I could have been profitable if I grabbed some. Let's look at the month chart because this is where it goes crazy. Or let's look at the 3 month chart. All right, so it's been Bitcoin Cash. Most of November it was around 600, and then it just exploded, even peaking levels of 2 grand. That's insane, because then I know that everyone started jumping into it, like with China and stuff, and can't just click it. All right, so like 2,500 was the peak, and now if we go back down to, and then it dropped down a little bit, which would have been a good time to buy in. You could see it drop down to about 1,100. I was watching it through there. A couple coin market caps were there, and then it just started going up and exploding since the 23rd. And I can't give a good, honest impression or idea or recommendation of collecting this coin. I don't know if now is going to be a good time to buy in or it's going to go up. I don't know if it's going to plummet down. I think it's going to. I think it's going to take another drop. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't believe in this coin enough to know a lot about Bitcoin Cash and its trends and everything. So, and then last but not least, to finish up, if I think we're going to be approaching the mark here soon. Ripple. Ripple, 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 Ripple. You guys are probably sick of me talking about Ripple already. Ripple's had a fun year. I mean, it's had a fun 2017. Let's pull up 2017. Not even a cent. Not even a penny. Not even a penny. God, if I wish I would have gotten into cryptocurrency back in like January or February and someone said buy a bunch of Ripple, because I would have bought as much as I possibly could and then sold it here. But Ripple's had a fun little chart. It's nice to see it up to 20, 26, 25 cents right now. 25 cents. It just wasn't looking like it had much life to it. And it just started to pick back up, had a nice huge pump and then a dump. And then it's just been slowly working its way up. So maybe now might be the time that everyone was talking about and telling me about, that it's good to hold on to Ripple. Maybe if it takes a dive back down to 21 cents, I'll buy back into it and then hold it for the long term. But it just, when I was back in this range, I'm going to pull up the month cap here, or the 3 month. It might be on the month already. When I was back in this range here, like pretty much anytime after that swell conference hit for Ripple, which was on the 16th to the 18th of October, which you could see leading up into swell on the 16th, it peaked at 28 cents, and then it just plummeted right after that, and I got out before it dropped under 20 cents. Because there was so much hype to swell, and then it had a lot of good stuff announced for it and a lot of good news. I just don't understand why it didn't see the numbers that we're getting now right off the tail end of that swell conference. They had a lot of good speakers. They had a lot of good announcements at that event. I mean, I think Bill Gates Foundation is like partnering with Ripple. But again, it's a centralized bank coin for banks to send money internationally to each other. It's not necessarily a coin that's going to benefit the regular coin holder like myself or like a few of you guys that might be watching this, unless you're like a big banker and you own a big bank that transfers a lot of money internationally and you're watching my channel. I'm absolutely flattered that you found my channel, but it's just, there's not a lot of benefit and use that I could see myself using Ripple for. That's one thing I do kind of like looking into coins, is their use. And that's why Bitcoin is probably the easiest to talk about, because there's a lot of good things that you can use. Crypto Nick did a video today, and he talked about a site called purse.com, or Purse. I don't know the full site yet, but basically you can buy goods from Amazon through Purse using Bitcoin. I think, you place your order on Purse, you buy it with your Bitcoin, they turn around, buy the item on Amazon, and then turn back around and like ship you the item, which that's just, I know they can use other cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin's probably the big Mac Daddy that they're using right off the bat as well. So I'm going to be looking into that when my portfolio grows better with Bitcoin, because I'm just small and starting out right now, so it's not huge. I can't retire off of it or anything, but it's nice to have, and I do appreciate everything that's going on. With that, that's 10 minutes. So thank you very much. If you guys are watching, please subscribe to the channel. I'm Oprious, and there's not going to be a video coming out after this until my video for tomorrow. So we'll see you guys next time.